I just wonder, what would the world have been like if we don't have all the, great artworks which have drawn, masses and masses of people to them, just the same way the ocean draws people to the beach.
Art tells a different story than the story that we tell one another, that what we read in the newspapers.
I think really art, it allows me to have a space for myself and to just have some quiet time to reflect.
I like to think of art as an embodied physical form of philosophy, that each artwork demands its own rethinking of the world.
Sometimes you're like, this is really weird.
I just love every aspect of it. It just feels like me.
And sometimes you're like, I understand this perfectly and I understand everything about it.
I think I've learned from every exhibition here.
Art is lift you up, and even if the worst situation, it can give you some hope.
Every exhibition kind of blows my mind a little bit.
For me, it's everything.
Color is very important to me. It fills my heart. It thrills me.
My favorite color is red, yellow, and blue, green. I think that's it. And I like purple.
It tells me a lot about a campus culture by looking at what is at the heart of campus, like what buildings are in the absolute center. Here, it's a museum.
It holds the campus together. I mean, when you have an opening or just run into somebody from another area of the school and you're like, hey man, that's cool, I didn't know you liked art. Here you are looking at art with me in the museum.
I had my studio upstairs in this building, so I could just come down here and be in a space with art, and that's just like so lucky.
I would see other gallery assistants working here and I was like, this would be cool to get to work here. So it's awesome that I get that experience now.
This seems like the job for me. The people I met at the Dorsky, probably I wouldn't have met anywhere else.
When I think about the Dorsky, I think about the engagements I've had with my classes.
It is a place that I can go to escape the day's frustrations and experience new ideas and new concepts, and I encourage my students to use it the same way.
Whether you're studying science, English, history, business, art is about all of those things.
Being a gallery owner, I have tourists coming through the door all day, every day, and I feel really proud to be able to send them up to the Dorsky, that there is a museum in our community that sets such a high bar.
Oh, Dorsky's for everybody. I mean, as a museum, it should be open to all. I think that that's their mission, really, is not to be just a university gallery, but to be a community gallery.
This space is special because they're open to bringing all sorts of different modes of expression right into the galleries.
I really like this kind of melding of like visual and performing arts, and I think that's something more museums should take advantage of.
It's the ability to have artists, curators, faculty, other people involved in art making in a general sense, alive here in the same room together.
That's fun, to go in there as an artist and be like, let's get to play with this collection.
It's as close as you can get to the sort of farm-to-table version of art consumption.
Everyone should go to the Dorsky Museum. It should be marked down as like one of the best places to go with your family.
Yeah, I like coming to the museum with my mom. It's really fun. It gives me a lot of inspiration.
The first time I ever came to the Dorsky was for a family day with my daughter, who's now 7.
Families can come in, bring their children, and they're working with an artist that might be showing in a show that's here at the Dorsky right now.
We made corn dolls, and I used these crystals that they had there, and I made a little necklace out of them.
I think the education programs here are extraordinary. I'm not just saying that. If you want to look at models of community engagement in the tri-state area, the Dorsky Museum is doing it.
I just always hope for the future of the museum, that our community
anyone who's out there that can support this museum will continue to do so. I'm always hoping that everyone appreciates what we have here.
When I'm working, I'll have people come in and they'll be like, oh my gosh, this is an amazing space. I live like 10 minutes away from here.
It actually makes me feel really good. When I come here, it's always like, whoa, it's so cool. I'm glad it's so close to me.
I'll tell you, it's a little bit like coming home.
Come visit Dorsky!